EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it. Success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Miami Dolphins. And that was here at the 25. There on first down, and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
Brought down at the 30.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll get this to Connor underneath. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
3rd and long.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Connor. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Down at the 2.
Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
They'll try and run it in with Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
3rd and 10.
What's that? Look at it. Right there, 56. Hey! 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 Here we go. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Switch.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Returnable for Grant. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll go back to Kelsey. This time it's caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Complete to
Travis Kelsey. 71 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. DeAndre Carter returning it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tariq Cohen, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Patriots 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And the Dolphin first down.
They'll run here with counter. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, a run with Cohen. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Duke Riley.
And Duke Riley will get credit for the tackle.
On the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off play action. Newton. 20. Smith catches left side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
And no good.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. It's Dolphins begin the 2nd quarter. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And that is incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
A gain of 18.
So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. flush to his right. To a hit, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Intercepted by the Dolphins.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all.
He's got it. Touchdown. Dolphins. Travis Kelce, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Dolphins 21, Patriots 13. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Carter now on the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Newton. His throw incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Cohen, the ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 30 on second down, Newton. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Kenny Stills, 30 yards. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. In racing, going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
On the return, Carter. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Coming to you. Mark 56. Mark 56.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. Out of the gun, Newton. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great community.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. That good for 22 and a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
The ball carrier.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
An option run here for Cam. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
Brought him down.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On that last run, they'll try again 2nd and 10.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Throwing is Newton. He completes it right side to Wayne. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
At the 16-yard line.
This is Bell. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
The ball carrier.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Bell. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Cam Newton with his 5th touchdown pass of the game. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Patriots 40, Dolphins 21.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touch. Fielded in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him.
Man, that was way
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Will Fuller, 75 yards. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
Sanders for the extra point.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. Throw left side complete. It's Smith. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
McKinney on the tackle.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton. And this will be caught at the 30.
It's over. It's over.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Demir Bird. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Patriots 47, Dolphins 28.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
First down.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And shedding through the tackle. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
56 to Mike, boys, 56.
They'll start with a give to Cohen. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Newton. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Throwing again on second down. Newton. He'll drop this one down to Cohen. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Six figures every year, yeah. What we got?
From the red zone now, Newton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
18-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Newton. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Coverage that time by Bobby McCain.
Complete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Gun. 56. Must 56. I'm coming.
Throwing again is Newton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Tariq Cohen. Incomplete.
Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. They start with a give to counter. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Come on now. Where's 52? Block 52.
Here's Tua. That is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Dolphins on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Tua going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fuller.
That's what it is, baby. That's
all
what
the
it is.
way in for a Miami touchdown.
Complete to
Will Fuller.
Touchdown.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
34. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Carter now on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Carter on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Cohen. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Tariq Cohen. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now Tua on the bootleg here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Oh, a free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 49. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Take over first and
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Jones brought him down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. He's got the first down here inside the 30. There he goes, right side. And it's a New England Patriots touchdown. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. On the crossing route, complete. It's Fuller. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. They'll run on 1st down. Cohen. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. They try again with Cohen. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throw left side complete. And Smith. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Good. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
Patriots 70. Dolphins.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, it's Tua. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Dolphins
inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Kyle Van Noy. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
3rd and long.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line. Today's final score.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
You just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for New England, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Miami, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.